I'll just have a sip of coffee. It's one of the problems with being a coffee expert. You go to have a cup of coffee somewhere and you'll do the slurp. Consistency in the coffee world is a key challenge. When we communicate with our colleagues in Spain or Brazil or the Netherlands or France, we're all talking the same language. If we describe a Brazil as being hardish or being somewhat jute-bagged tasting, then they understand what we're talking about. 27 or so different taste characteristics that we've identified. We're able to profile coffees by judging their level of acidity, body, aroma, bitterness, rawness, greenness. A coffee when it's first harvested tends to have more fresh taste, more acidic taste. Once that coffee reaches that settling point, then it is quite stable. So throughout the year we're looking for constantly fresh tasting coffees. Not too fresh where we have too much acidity or fruitiness, but much more stable, settled coffees. That way we can maintain a more stable blend. At the end of the day, consistency is very hard to maintain in coffee. That variability that's built in shows up very much in the cupping. If you have that ability to taste things, determine certain characteristics, whether you like green peas or beans, the taste profile of a coffee then comes a little bit easier. Those areas are where you determine those taste characteristics are bitterness is across the rear of the tongue. If the roasting degree is high, then we will see a little bit more bitterness in the coffee. It'll be low in acidity, and which is determined on the posterior sides of your tongue, and you'll get some nice sweetness which is at the tip of your tongue. Just if we have a suck on a lemon, or a Sauv Blanc, we'll find that the area of the tongue that is mostly affected is the side. Tasting the coffees is just one of the checks that we make. Of course, we look at the raw material, the green coffee bean itself. We check to see whether it has the right moisture content. We evaluate for defects. We check physically for broken beans or black beans, which could actually have an effect on the flavour of the coffee. So that's prior to roasting. So after it's roasted, we also check the moisture content, because that has an effect on the way the coffee is ground. The blend, any mixture of 3 or 4 or maybe up to 7 different types of coffees into one mix is a blend. The other items are the roasting degree, how light or dark it is, the actual physical measurement of colour. In the roasting area we have a reflectance colour meter which is able to determine the light or darkness of a standard colour. Here we taste coffees 3 to 4 times a day. All the roast samples are all cupped and all the other quality measurements are taken of those. But we also taste our finished products brewed in the format that they're designed for. Our profiling system basically allows the expert to rate the coffee out of 100 for each of those attributes. At the end of the day, it's all about getting a consistent taste for the consumer.